make sure that everything goes right for these days. Phil Wagland has done a lot of work with the CLA over the years, setting up these courses, making sure it runs correctly. Retired teacher, and he's been certainly involved, that I know, with Goldens, I think, for 42 years. The arena parties from the United Retriever Club North Midlands area, most of them are committee members and all of them are workers. And what a great job they've done this morning. It really is a great job, because they can make mistakes which can mess up a team. And there's been no mistakes. They've done a great job. Okay, Austria. This is for test 3. Happy Tears, Another Sunshine. Jutta Andre, 20. Think Twice, Absolute Beginners, Gerhard Kackbauer, unfortunately scored a 0. Flatterhalix, Attention Please, Kathy Lachner scored 20. So I've got it here a score of 130 in total for them. So let me just go through the scores, because they've run all 3 tests. Happy Tears, 15, 17, 20. Think Twice, Absolute Beginners, 16, 20, and unfortunately a 0. Flatterholics, Attention Please, Kathy Lachner, 11, 11, 20. So, here we go again. Belgium, with Helle Huismans. Team, Helle Huismans being the captain, sponsored by John Field for clothing and accessories for shooting and for just the countryside. Real good eco-friendly materials. And of course by Gun Dogs Online. Wide range dog training equipment, hunting supplies, and Purina Pro Plan. 3 excellent sponsors for Belgium here. And this 7-year-old Labrador dog going first, Hoshi of the Charmed Angel, Gaston Merrievert, I hope. By Star Creek, Effingham, out of Tri-Oaks Wisp. He calls it Hoshi, this lad. Competed at the Game Fair twice before, 2013, 2014. Knows what he's doing. Gaston himself is an independent health coach. I think I could do with him, Gaston. I need a bit of health. Nice run. Gets out there, works it well. Gaston Merrievert. Hoshi Charmed Angel, that was. Labrador dog, 7 years. Let's move forward. Again, right next to that bit of brushings down there. Flying Kangaroo Equal. Niels de Puta. And flying he is indeed. Over 2 fences. Go back, now there. Stick it, thank you. 6-year-old Golden Retriever dog. By Verland Desfields Demoni, out of Donovan de Champsage. Calls him Igor, of course. Open Field Trial Awards, qualified for the Belgian Field Trial Championship in 2015. Many tests, working tests, run for Belgium at the Skinners World Cup and at the Game Fair. Best Working Golden Retriever 2014, the Golden Retriever Club of Belgium. This is a dog that knows what it's up to. And again, Niels tells me, show him what you want, and he'll do it for you. He looks that kind of dog. And again, another Nova Scotia duck tolling dog. I'm going with some drive. The Americans need these fellas. I've been involved with a few Nova Scotia duck tollers, and they're not as nice as the 2 I've seen here today. Very nice. Mounted well, not bad, thank you very much. Niels himself is a freelance software developer, and he's run twice at the Game Fair with Igor, he tells me. And this is his first dog. This is his first dog. And this is a nice dog like this. And it's a Nova Scotia duck tolling dog. I've been in dogs for a long time. I'm in full admiration for this. must be well trained also. Okay, so we're ready to move up. Now you see, this is where I'm going wrong, isn't it? I've been reading the wrong page for you, and that's my fault. That's absolutely crazy. I'm going to slap my hands. That Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever, I was enjoying it so much I read the wrong page. Hunter's Moonlight, Bluebell Gwendolyn, a female, run by Helly Heisman, and certainly not the first dog that Helly's had, I know. Run 4 times at the CLA with Hina, twice in 2010 and 2011. He's been competing for 10 years. This little dog, Hina's won open class working tests in Belgium and tolling trials in Belgium. Tolling trials at Swedish Toller Speciality in 2013. A very experienced little dog. So let's turn around. Let me get this right. I'm getting old. Okay, for the blind behind.
Yeah.
So enjoy the one up front. This 7-year-old Labrador dog, Hoshi, the Charmed Angel, Hoshi. Competed at the Game Fair with just this dog in 2030 at Rangley Hall. Last year at Blenheim, and the Belgian team came second. Gaston lost in the run-off for top dog with Richard Ashdown. Gaston tells me he's been running dogs for 16 years. Okay, so turning round, nice piece of work, straight out. This difficult water retrieve really is being made to look quite simple at times. That's Nils de Puter, Flying Kangaroo Igor. Okay, let's give you some marks. For Belgium, that test one, Hoshi scored 16, Igor 17, and Hunter's Moonlight Bluebell 16. So move on a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's leave that one. Turn around. Okay, let me get this right. This is Helly Heisman's team captain, 7-year-old Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever by Java Hills Flyboy out of Hunter's Moonlight Kaylee Von Lett Toller Nest. Long name. Pet name of this dog is Hina. Not too sure there, got into a corner. Seems to be convinced there's something there, but then looking a bit concerned and having to get across to the right. And it's struggled across there. Now a little bit of a problem. Been across the fence, didn't find it, got a little concerned about something, not sure what it was, and now beginning to fly again. Thank you very much. Get in the right area. Ellie tells me this little female is a good game finder. Wants to please, an obedient little dog. And what you saw there was a little dog that was getting a bit stuck, a little bit confused, something was happening down there, now moving to the right kind of area. Ellie having to help quite a bit. And remember, the longer that it takes to pick this blind, the longer it is that they've got to remember the one in the water. And that's what's impressing me with some of the dogs. They're turning around, they're knowing exactly, and they're going into that water straight away. Ellie tells me that with this little female, it's difficult to compete against field trial bred Labradors. He hopes maybe in the future, I'm sure with the right kind of breeding, that they can get them to that kind of level, but it's always difficult. And she's worked and competed in France, Germany, Holland, Sweden, and Denmark, and only with tollers. And we got it. Great. It's interesting when you start to talk to people like Ellie and about the tollers. He says that many times they remain young in mind, they're very immature until they're 5 or 6 years old. He said, and then they're at their best. And he says they live longer, which is good, of course. If you've got a nice little dog, you want to live forever, don't you? He said they're lively in mind and generally more sensitive. And you could see that over on the left. The little dog thought, I'm not doing this quite right. And got a little concerned, a little sensitive about it. And he says the ones he works with have a strong will to cooperate. And that's nice. Different kind of dog we're seeing here. And this is a nice piece of work as well by this Labrador. Straight out into the water. Hoshi of the Charmed Angel. Gaston Merriott, 7-year-old Labrador dog, Star Creek, Finnegan, was the sire out of Tri-Oaks Wisp. Alright, here we go. This is the one that really has caused a few little hiccups. And it's not surprising, it is a difficult one. We're having to go over one fence at an angle, come up against another fence with weeds and scrub and stuff growing against it. Different type of fence. It's got a wire on it, whereas these are just kind of wooden railings. Got to jump it again at an angle into a darkened wood. And there goes the bird that's a big distraction in the pond. You've got to say, leave it, and then take them at a different angle. We're getting some nice scores here though. Hoshi of the Charmed Angel in Test 2 scored 20. Flying Kangaroo Igor scored 20. And Hunter's Moonlight Bluebell scored 8. So that's 20, 20, and 8. Well, we jumped 2 fences, but unfortunately not the right one, and getting close to that bird, and that's what we don't want. Sees that and decides that's the thing, and the judges ain't going to be too happy. In fact, the handler's not going to be too happy either. Bring him back over that fence. Stop. Send him over the other fence. Then the third fence. Now this dog is jumping fences quite happily. Let's see if we can get him over onto that far fence. Good. Over. See, acts like a barrier. You come up against it, and then this fella's here making his own decision as to where he thinks it is, which is down by that white kind of tent, and it's not. It's fenced in down there, of course. But that's not the fence we want. Oh. Got it? Nice.
Yay!
In the end, we prevailed, as you might say. A little bit of struggle. This dog wasn't worried about jumping fences, because when he got in that area, I've jumped one fence, I've jumped another fence, I can see the bird in the water. Hey, what's happening here? Do you really know? They've got to believe you, they've got to trust you. You have to have a confidence in each other. Nice. Don't mess about. Now I'm going to say that was a little silly. The dog had seen the bird in the water, but then went to the side, saw something else by the side, and checked that out before going in the water. Maybe that was clever. Maybe he was saying, I'm not too sure, is there two here? They've certainly gone out there and on the way back. Very good. Remember that dog's been waiting as well for a long time while the previous one was in the woodland. So that was Ellie Heisman's, Hunter's Moonlight Bluebell Gwendolyn, fetching that one in the water there. And completes the run for the Belgium team. The next team in will be Germany. So we had a Tola, we had a Golden, and we had a Labrador. And three very, very different styles of dog, as you can see. And I'm sure if you talk to all three of those handlers, they'll tell you they were different probably to train. Different temperaments, different ways.